Hello, I'm Johnny Rowland, your host of The Shooting Show, and welcome to today's program. I know that some of you around the country, we've got a real pretty day here. It's cool, but some of you around the country are enduring a real winter storm, and of course it is January, but we can be thankful for every good day that we have out shooting. And some of us would argue there's not a bad day to be shooting, just some are better than others. We're glad to have you. I've been out in Las Vegas, Nevada at the SHOT Show, the Shooting Hunting Outdoor Trade Show, which we've covered all these years. And I'll tell you what, we had another very nice experience. The good people with Marathon Long Distance had invited the judge and I out to the Front Sight Institute. And let me tell you what, the Front Sight Institute is a first-class, world-class training facility. They're in construction now, but they're doing classes, they're doing all sorts of neat things to train people to properly use guns. And I'm so encouraged. You know, we need more good gun training. We need more marksmanship. We need more training on how to think when using a gun. You know, it's not something we just point and blast. You have to use your brain. The most important weapon that any of us have is the one between their ears. The gun is just a machine. And that's what we've been saying all this time, and honestly, I was very, very impressed with the instructional techniques that we received. We actually had a day of submachine gun training, but you know, a lot of the lessons that were taught in the submachine gun class transfer over to whether you're using a pistol or any kind of long gun. The training was just superior. The personnel and all were as fine, I think, as could be found anywhere, and we certainly want to give a plug to the Front Sight Training Institute there outside Las Vegas. It's about 40 miles southwest of Las Vegas, out near Pahrump, Nevada there, and I tell you what, it is a first-class facility. We have a lot of things to talk about on the program today. We have some tape footage of the SHOT Show. We have some of the out training, and we're going to do what we have time for. We're going to do the best we can. A couple of weeks ago, we had the HK USP. You know, this is the handgun now that some of the special forces in our U.S. military are using, is the HK gun in 45 ACP. Well, you know, since it's in 45 and it's a big, strong gun, we thought it might be a perfect candidate to convert to our 460 Rowland cartridge. And it's doing well. We're in endurance testing now. This is the prototype, and we'll take a look at it in just a moment briefly, but we have so much ground to cover on today's program. But friends, thank you so much for being here with us today. This is an important show, as they all are. We've got to continue getting our message as gun owners out to the rest of the United States. Because you know what? If we don't get our message out to more people who can think, more people who can vote, more people who can call their congressman, who can stand up in the local arena, if we don't do this, we're going to lose our right to own firearms in this country. And if we lose a right that was in effect before our Constitution, in fact, the right to self-defense, if we lose a right, that sounds a lot like we'll be living under tyranny. Now, friends, it's happening all around the world. We cannot let it happen here. Something that I was very proud of at the SHOT Show, here on the cover of the SHOT Show directory, is a picture of our good friend Jerry Michalik doing some very fast revolver shooting. And I'm so glad that Jerry Michalik, who is such a great champion, the fastest revolver shooter in the world, one of the fastest who's ever been, is certainly getting some of the recognition he deserves, and we're really proud of that. In fact, they had posters of Jerry there that he was signing for folks, and it was just a very nice event. Well, let's get started. Let's begin today's program with our HK. It's no longer a 45. Now it's a gun capable of hunting elk or defending your home better than you've ever been able to do it with a handgun. Let's see it in action.
Stay tuned for more of The Shootin' Show after these important messages.
Shootin' Show will be right back after this break for your local cable company or TV station.
Now, friends, here's one of the most important publications you can get. This is the Great Georgia Arms Catalog, and please write their phone number down, 1-800-624-6861. This is a tremendous catalog with the best ammunition prices available in the United States. Okay, well, here's a mention of the Shooting Show. Hey, that's reason enough to support them right there, but you get superior ammunition at superior prices. Let's look over here. Let's see, what do we see? 460 Rowland, yes indeed, but we also see a tremendous number of other things. 45 ACPs, 44 Magnums, 41 Magnums, certainly our defense load there, defense special 41 Magnum load available, but all kinds of others. 9mm, 357 SIGs, 44 specials, 30-06s, 7 mags, all kinds of neat stuff. Plus they have components. If you want to load your own, they'll sell you lead bullets, they'll sell you nostril bullets, all kinds of great features. Yes, in fact, they'll even sell you a 460 Rowland kit for the great 1911 guns, cleaning accessories. Here's gunpowder for sale, loading equipment for sale. Friends, give them a call today. These are some of the finest people, period, that I've ever had a chance to meet. Curtis Shipley and our good friend Larry Haney from Georgia Arms, and they're helping to support the Shooting Show. Give them a call today. Get a free catalog, 1-800-624-6861. And please don't forget to tell them you saw it here on our show.
Now, friends, recently before we left to go to the SHOT Show, a local artist did this airbrush painting of our 460 gun on a coat of mine, and it proved so popular at the SHOT Show we thought you might like to have one too. So give us a call here at the show if you'd like to have our local artist, very reasonably priced, do a painting like this on a piece of clothing of yours. Well, now let's go on out to Las Vegas to the SHOT Show and see some of the things we saw.
Hello, I'm Johnny Rowland, your host of the Shooting Show, and here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada at the year 2000 SHOT Show, Shooting, Hunting, Outdoor Trade Show. It's always a great show. We're here in the Sands Convention Center, and let's see what it's all about. We're over at the Barrett firearms booth here talking with George Contis, and George, this is a gigantic rifle here, sir, but explain to us what this big gun looks like. A semi-automatic, certainly it has a scope on it. Tell us what it is, sir.
Okay, well, this gun was designed as a target shooting gun for commercial market, and it's a 50 caliber rifle. It's the largest rifle you can legally own as a civilian, and it's based on the Browning short recoil cycle, the recoiling barrel rifle. You can see here, I can.
So the barrel actually recoils.
Recoils as it fires. Now what that means is you get a lower peak recoil force in your shoulder when you fire the rifle. It's very comparable to shooting a 12-gauge shotgun.
Oh, goodness. Yes. Well, that looks like, what, about a 10-round magazine?
That's a 10-round magazine, and we have a carrying handle here.
What does it weigh, George?
It weighs right at 30 pounds, right. The detachable bipod, and it has adjustable feet, so you can adjust the height.
What kind of accuracy can we expect from a gun like this?
This develops under 2 mils of accuracy.
So we're thinking roughly a minute. What are you talking?
A minute of angle. Let's say under 2 minutes.
That's great.
Right.
And of course, the power level is just off the chart with these things. You folks have had quite a run with these guns in the military, haven't you?
Yes, military saw them being used in the commercial field, and they decided to pick them up. And what we've done recently is we have split off, and we have two different versions now. We have a military rifle and we have a commercial rifle. The military wants and needs different things. For example, they need a long rail that they can put their night vision, that type of thing. So we make that available to them. And we make the other available to those target shooters who enjoy shooting 50 caliber rifles in competition.
Well, now also, now civilians can buy this gun. What's our retail on this gun?
Retail is $6,800.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in the IAI booth. This is our good friend Ben. You've seen him on the show before. Now, Ben, you've got a whole new product line. You've expanded your product line, right, sir?
Yes, we did expand. We start making everything in the United States.
Great.
And we have two new products over there, replacing the M5000, 6000 that was in the past made in Israel. They made overseas for us. A lot better precisions and better finishing.
Now, you already had good guns, but you're saying these are even nicer.
These are a lot nicer than what we have before. American Legends is the gun of the year.
Now, we're offering the M1 carbine. These are brand new carbines.
Brand new M1 carbines, GI specs.
Friends, you're looking at a very unique cartridge. This is the 5.7 Johnson, and actually what it is a neck down 30 carbine to 22. And in the past, these guns and cartridges were available, and IAI is reissuing and essentially it has ballistics similar to a 223. Am I right, Ben?
Right. 3,000 feet per second.
3,000 feet per second. Great varmint gun in the handy carbine package. This is one of their special packages they're doing. And I'll tell you what, we're so pleased about this because there's a huge demand and need for guns like this. And it's such a neat combination. The 22, the neck down 30 carbine.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in the Mossberg booth talking with Joe Cozio. And Joe's been nice enough to take a moment away from, they're really busy over here. But Joe, what is this new firearm from Mossberg we're looking at here on the wall, sir?
Well, Mossberg is back in the rifle business. We've been away from it for about 12 or 15 years, and we're coming back with an entirely new style and a new edge for Mossberg.
My goodness.
A single shot, interchangeable barrel type of rifle / shotgun.
Now, what calibers are you going to have it available in, sir?
In the beginning, this coming year, and it'll be out until late summer, we have it in 223, 243, 270, 308, 30-06. We also have a varmint 22, 250.
Heavy
that barrel just slips right onto the action. And we also have a 12-gauge fully rifled slug barrel that also slips right on there. You don't need any special tools or anything. It just slaps on, not unlike a Model 500. Easy to do.
Well, can you buy, say, the stock and the frame and fit the various? Can you buy them separately?
Absolutely. That's the goal on that, where you would buy one model, whatever it might be, and then rather than having to buy a whole new gun, you just get the new barrel.
Just get the new barrel.
The ones we have here have scopes on them. They don't come with the scope, but they do have the
mounting rails,
scope base on there, so you can attach a scope.
Well, sir, we're very, very pleased about this. I'm certainly a fan of Mossberg products.
I know you
Our
are.
audience knows that, and we wish you a lot of good luck with it.
I thank you very much.
Stay tuned for more of the Shootin' Show after these important messages.
Friends, many of you know that Dennis Crocker is making these great Kramer holsters available for our full-size 460 1911s, but he also has holsters for guns like this 3-inch model 625 in .45 caliber. He also has holsters for many other types of handguns, such as this Kimber Compact in .460 made of shark skin. And of course, he also offers magazine carriers. If you want the best holster money can buy, certainly from Kramer, give Dennis Crocker a call at area 864-587-8722. Again, area 864-587-8722 for these great Kramer holsters for whatever gun you may have. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here and you'll see this picture of a little chipmunk holding a rifle, and we're talking with Jim Thompson of the Rogue Rifle Company, and they're in Prospect, Oregon. Now let me show you. Jim, you're around 6 feet tall?
Yes, sir.
That's about right. He's a normal sized person, friends. The scope here is a normal sized scope, but I want you to look at this very finely made tiny rifle. And that's what you folks do at it, Jim. You make little, tiny rifles, sir. And how long have you been doing this?
About since 79, 80.
So we're about 20 years into, my goodness. And these are, of course, this one has a bull barrel. They are terrific shooters. They're single shots. They're reasonably priced. You have them in 22 long rifle and 22 Magnum, am I correct? And friends, trust me, this is just the neatest thing you ever saw. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here talking with Dave Halpert at the Olympic Arms booth, and of course, they're certainly good friends. They make our 460 conversions and the 460 AR-15s, but Dave, you're holding something that looks like an AR-15, sir, but it's a little different, isn't it?
Well, Johnny, this is what we call our dedicated 22. It's a 22 rimfire, but it's not a 223 barrel, it's a 221 barrel.
So we're talking a top end that will go on your AR-15 receiver, just a quick bolt-on, but it's a 22 long rifle. Looks just like an AR-15,
Right.
but it's a 22 long rifle. You have a magazine to go with this that holds the 22. So what you get is a gun that feels the same as your regular AR-15, but it shoots 22 long rifle.
That's right. So you can go out and do all the practice you want and save yourself a little bit of money while you're doing it.
Absolutely. These are available now from Olympic. Am I
They are
correct?
available, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, here I am just walking down the hall here at the SHOT Show, and I come across what looks to be a round hay bale, and guess what? This is the neatest idea on a duck blind or some sort of shooting blind. These folks have actually imitated or made an imitation hay bale that has plenty of room. Check this out. Over inside, and it's a hard floor. And I believe your deer or other game animal would think that was a nice hay bale. You can even heat them. They also have another style, which is the all-terrain blind. You can put, you can put all kinds of foliage and things on, but I think these folks are onto something. What are you holding here, sir?
What I've got here is the PET, and that's an acronym for the Portable Environmental Toilet.
Well, now we're talking about, there are a lot of people like to go camping, but this is a real consideration in camping is sanitation facilities. Am I correct, sir?
That is absolutely
Now, you
correct.
looks like you pick this up and carry it one-handed easily.
Yep. Weighs about 7 pounds, folds up like a briefcase. It's got 3 legs that fold out and lock into place so it doesn't collapse on you. You set her down, open her up, take the lid off. It's got a net that holds down. It comes with what's called the WAG bags. That's an acronym for the Waste Alleviation and Gelling. What you do is you open her up. It's got 2 bags. These are also degradable bags. One of the main ingredients in these bags is cornstarch. So what you do is you take it, you stick this in here. First, you don't want to be a litter bug, so you put your other trash in here. And inside of this bag, this is called the mother bag. Inside here is the amazing poo powder. So you take this, you put it in the other bag, you open her up, you spread it across the top, and close the seat down on it. Now what you got is a toilet all ready to go.
Well, sir,
When you go, everything turns to gel and becomes odorless in about 7 seconds.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's right.
Now one thing that Larry had raised to my attention was, are these things very strong? What kind of load can we?
Information.
Toll free 1-877-520-0999. Listen, Brian, a terrific idea, and we wish you a lot of good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
Now, Jim, now wait a minute. Everybody hold on to their hat. This is a real Smith & Wesson, a new Smith & Wesson you're holding, am I correct?
Yes, sir, it is, John.
My goodness.
Smith & Wesson Schofield.
Unbelievable.
Forged barrel, forged frame, no cast parts.
You're talking Smith & Wesson quality.
Made in Springfield, Massachusetts.
By Americans for Americans.
That's true, Johnny. Has a modern hammer block system in it, floating firing pin. Of course, like the Schofield's, opens on the half cock for extraction.
Now then, you're shooting, this gun is chambered for the 45
original
Schofield,
cartridge,
the original
45 Schofield.
which several of the ammunition makers are.
Yes, correct.
Sir, that is as pretty as can be. And are they going to be super expensive? You have an idea on retail?
Suggested retail will be $1,300.
So we're not talking, because this is a few of these handmade, this is not going to be a huge production run, right?
No, not going to be. We'll make as many as the people want, but it's not going to be a huge production run. There's a lot of handwork that goes into making them right.
Just like the original, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jim, this looks like one of your original Model 39s. What is this?
That's a new model we're coming out with this year, John. It's a Model 952, which is a remake of the old Model 52, chambered for 9mm.
Well, those were such nice guns to shoot and handle. Well, this is exciting.
Yep, that's going to be a good gun. A lot of guys still into target shooting. Brings back the serious target shooting gun to Smith & Wesson to take the place of the old Model 52. And, we're really looking forward to making this one. A lot of good reception on this.
Well, that's great. Now, you have some other unusual things here, sir. Why don't you show us that?
Yeah, be pleased to. Here, Tom. Of course, this gun doesn't need too much introduction right now. Made famous by a Louisiana shooter named Jerry Michelik. The 8-shot B-Comp, which I had the pleasure of making for Jerry, and where he broke a few world's records down in West Point, Mississippi.
8 holes, and 8 holes.
8 holes, recessed, of course, for moon clips for speed loading. Has a removable compensator on it. Has the V-shaped barrel for better balance on it. And the way you get it, it's ready to go.
So you can order this through your stocking dealer, or they need to call you?
That's a gun that's marketed to RSR, one of our big distributors.
Okay, so they can get this gun through RSR. Great. All right, sir, what's this? Looks like a Model 19 or something there. I'm not sure what it is.
That's actually a version. We had a Model 19 K-Comp for a stocking dealer gun a few years ago, John. But this is a 586 version of it, which is the L frame, and weighs only 1.5 ounces more than the K did, but it has 7 shots also. So that's recessed for moon clips, so you get a nice advantage there for speed loading, and ported up front with the power port, front night sight on it, and on the checkered grips, makes it a real nice carry package.
Absolutely. Well, sir, you've got some exciting stuff, and we're so glad to see Smith & Wesson again leading the way in so many areas, sir.
Yeah, as usual, it's a pleasure talking to you, John.
Thanks, Jim.
Stay tuned for more of the Shootin' Show after these important messages.
Now, friends, you're looking at some 230 grain full metal jacket 460 Rowland ammo, and this is made by a custom manufacturer in Hollywood, Florida, American Custom Ammo, and they're going to offer the specialty loads that there may not be enough demand for to put in mass production, but Georgia Arms has given them permission to make our 460 Rowland ammo in custom loads. If you have a para-ordnance which requires shorter overall length of shells, or some of the other guns that require slightly different dimensions, call American Custom Ammo in Hollywood, Florida, area 954-963-8750. Again, area 954-963-8750 for the custom loads for our 460 Rowland ammo.
I'll show you some of the new products here, Johnny. This is our new 460, as you know. We offer this in various barrel lengths. It'll shoot your 460 Rowland, the 45 ACP, 45 auto rim, and the 45 Winchester Magnum. Produced this gun in parallel with you, basically, and your development of the cartridge, and it's been doing real well. Been real pleased to see your cartridge even actually in velocity and that do better than the Win Mag. So we're real proud that you've worked the ballistics and gotten it to that point.
Well, we appreciate it, Bob, but we sure had a good platform to start with. I know you have, what is this gun here? This is
our new SRS-1 gun. This gun is basically set up for the silhouette. We introduced this last year. Set up for the long-range hunter or the silhouette shooter. It's made for shooting up to 200 meters plus. We introduced this in the large frame calibers, which are the 41 Magnum, 44 Magnum, 45 Long Colt. It is also available in the Super Mag calibers, a 357 Maximum, 414 Super Mag, and the 445 Super Mag. We started out with the Point Man Major, which is an all stainless steel 1911 70 series 45 ACP. Basically, our concept in this gun was it wasn't totally our idea, it was a lot of ideas from customers. We actually built this gun first, the Point Man Major, brought it out to gun shows, and talked with our customers and got feedback on what they really appreciated in an entry-level 45 for a competition shooter. Basically, it's a fitted frame and slide. All the parts in this gun are top-notch. We start with Chip McCormick trigger group, Chip McCormick beaver tail safety, a steel mainspring housing, Jarvis match barrel in our Point Man Majors, and the Model 7, which is our target gun. We have fully adjustable sights on the Point Man Major. We have the interchangeable Dan Wesson front sight, which is something different that no one else has.
Well, Bob, what you see,
And friends, now for our support group, we want to remind you a broadcast copy of our shooting shows are archived at Jim's House of Videos at area 318-869-0439, or you can find them on the internet, www.jimshouseofvideos.com. We want to recognize Custom Leatherwork and Saddlery in Denham Springs, Louisiana, area 225-667-9225. Brooks Communication in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You can reach them at area 505-888-2929. We have Camouflage Technologies at Paint Gun Stocks. These folks do. Area 909-674-6488. We have Cottrell Refrigeration, Heating, and Cooling in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. His number is area 256-381-1887. And we have Gearlings Equipment Rentals there in Southern California, area 909-354-6476. Friends, we're out of time on this program. We'll see you on the next show.